Kit Kat today because she's not with us because she's preparing for her wedding on Saturday, so she's doing last minute plans. So welcome to the SOAR Show. I'm Rebecca.
Hey, I'm Sheila.
And I'm Carrie, and today is our show called Stick It. It's all about recipes and attitudes, right?
Yes, it applies to both. It does. And did you know, before we get started, there is a national something on a stick day? I had no idea.
I didn't know that either. She
Yes,
said that.
every day. I mean, every year, March 28th. So
Well,
remember.
I always think about the movie Something About Mary. There needs to be more meat on a stick, right? So that's what we thought of this, and now we're finding out there's a stick day. This is the fair time. Where better to go get something on a stick than the fair?
Which Wilson County is one of the most famous fairs, I
Yep.
think, in the United States, Williamson and Wilson County. But did you know at the Wilson County Fair, you can get, I think, fried butter on a stick?
Yeah. Oh, I've heard that. Yeah. Yeah. Fried butter. We could have done that today.
Sure.
Speaking of stick it, I guess, yeah, Kathleen's getting married, so Mike's about to stick a ring on her finger. How do you go there?
That was good.
How do you go there? All right, we're going to get started. As we talk about everything, like we do, we're going to get started with, of course, Carrie's got a cocktail. Okay, so I was
Maybe not.
gonna bring a frozen on a stick drink, but you know, it's one of the hottest days in Tennessee, and it would not have made it here. So this is really, really easy. You need to get an orange cream. You can use Jackson Morgan. I've got the Chi-Chi's orange cream. So just pour that in your cup, and really and truly, this is the main part of the drink. You're gonna pour that in up to wherever you want your drink to go, because the only thing we're gonna be adding is, now, she doesn't do cream, so she's
I don't
doing
do
her own
dairy.
thing, but we got a little bit of coconut milk. That already looks good, doesn't it?
Looks very pretty.
We're gonna put a cherry in. That's my on a stick for the drink.
Wow.
Okay?
Simple
And
enough.
little bit of little bit of Cool Whip in your drink. And I guess I should have stuck the cherry on top, but here.
Oh, how pretty.
That's for you.
Thank you.
And you want to do the
I got
coconut
mine.
milk with it?
Sure.
Let me
You
see if
gotta
my
see what-
cherries will sit
That's the
up.
healthy part with that.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, look here. So I guess you wouldn't do this either, would you?
Give me no.
Okay.
Give me my stick.
All right. So here comes mine.
All right.
Let's see what this is like. Never made this before, ever. But it's pretty. Who
Put your
doesn't love a
cherry on top.
creamsicle at the ice cream truck?
Oh,
Hey,
it's
speaking of stuff on a
very
stick,
famous.
popsicles in the summertime, right? Okay, coconut milk.
That brings back memories.
I know, the ice cream truck. We gotta have that music
yes,
playing today.
yes.
Okay, this is how I should have done yours, Sheila.
That's all right.
You're
I'll put mine
ready
on
with
top.
it.
Beautiful.
And then your
Yeah,
cherry. Isn't
perfect.
that pretty? Okay,
Yes.
so that's how we're getting the show started.
Yeah.
This will help our attitudes because listen, the whole thing about this is fun to do something on a stick. But we all reach our limits with things that can aggravate us. And I'm not just talking about road rage or something, just
Just life in general.
life in general, when you want to say stick it to somebody. Okay, so I looked up the Urban Dictionary definition of stick it.
And it is?
Shove it up your
Your bum. Shove up your bum.
yeah, so we're on the right page here today.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, life
Oh my
happens. And
gosh.
sometimes it doesn't have to be road rage. Someone makes you really, really angry. The question is, how do you deal with that? Do you instantly react? I would say that's probably not a good idea. Sometimes you might need to talk with your spouse, your significant other, or a best friend. Kind of hash out the situation. Maybe you're not saying it exactly right. Maybe you need someone as a sounding board that can say, now wait a minute, there is a side to this that you haven't thought about. So I think that's important. But then sometimes you may be very right in your anger. But then how do you deal with that?
And what does that matter, right?
When we talk about that on other shows, we've talked about just kind of the wellness triangle and that anger's not wrong. Anger in itself is not wrong. It's how you don't react, but you want to think and think through it and act and not react.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Respond and not react.
There is no way to move through this world and not get angry. And your anger could be at someone. You could get angry at
A
what you think
situation.
life's throwing you. You know, we talked about that too in some show. So anyway, it's just about understanding it's okay sometimes to feel that way.
Yes,
But
Right.
deal with it, like you said, talk it out with someone you can, or go talk about stick it, get a little sticky pad by your desk and just write down your anger and then stick it in the trash.
Well,
Right? Don't say it to somebody else, just stick it in the trash.
A flip side of that is, what if you do have a very valid reason for being angry?
Yeah.
You know, that sometimes you do, and you do need to deal with it. One of the worst things I think you can do is squelch it. Don't just, well, that happened to me. I just need to just keep my mouth shut, not say a word, because I think if you're a person that has a tendency to do that, you can very quickly become a doormat. And that's the thing you have to guard against there, and that's why I think it's important, like I said, to talk with someone about it and see if what you're going through is really valid, and then how do you deal with it.
Talk directly to the person you have a problem with,
Absolutely.
too. Because the worst things you can do is go talk about that person. Because then you start putting this negative, umbrella over yourself. So, yeah.
Actually, Carrie, that's a good point. That's a natural extension, because what do most people do? They're angry, they go talk to someone, that person tells someone else, and so on, and before you know it, it has spread like wildfire, and it's certainly magnified by the time that happens. That's the worst thing you can do, is spread gossip.
Yeah.
Like that.
How good would that feel to go directly to the person, work it out, and then both of you leave the room where, hey, she didn't mean it that way, and I took it the wrong way, or she did mean it, and I did take it the right way, and now we got it resolved.
Keep it classy, not sassy.
Yeah, keep it classy, not sassy. But we're going to talk about more of that. But what you got, Sheila, on a stick?
I have what everybody loves, I think what most people love, bacon. Bacon on a stick. I could eat bacon any kind of way, but I thought this was kind of fun.
Okay, let's
Bacon
try
on
one.
a stick?
Are you going to try bacon?
I'll try a bite of bacon.
Do we know how you do this yet?
Well, here's how you do this. It's a recipe of
Well, I mean, how do you
sweet
eat it off the
brown sugar.
stick?
I don't know how we eat it off a stick. I think we're gonna have to crunch it off the
Oh
stick.
my
It's
God,
very
that
good.
is so good.
Break it off maybe.
Okay, that's
But
You know
yes, light brown sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, pepper, and then thread it on the stick and baked in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes.
That's really good.
You know what it
It's
reminds me of?
tasty.
Millionaire bacon.
Millionaire Bacon at First Watch.
Oh,
Right?
Yes, Brick Tops, I think, has it too.
Mm.
Isn't it? Yes. Oh, and
Oh, God, I can't
the
say
Chop
it.
House has it too. Yes.
Wow,
Millionaire
okay.
bacon.
Sheila
kind of a fun
has
thing to do.
made the best millionaire bacon. So good. Oh, we didn't get napkins. Oh, well. Wow. What a perfect snack, because that's protein.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, if you will read about bacon, the bacon fat is so good for you.
That is
All
very true.
natural bacon.
Yeah.
It needs to be all natural, no preservatives, all natural bacon.
And you can
Uncured.
find that everywhere, because
Should
I,
it also be uncured? Is that what you're referring to? Uncured?
Yeah.
well,
But
yeah.
again, it
and
still clogs up your arteries, so in moderation.
you can find it sugar-free too, because a lot of it's cured in the sugar or whatever. But
Yes.
you can get sugar-free, all natural bacon. Yummy. Okay. What do you got?
I have a salad on a stick. And I'm actually going to start doing this. I just thought this was the greatest idea. I have not done this before. I know Sheila was familiar with salad on a stick. I was not. What I thought was great is just anchoring it down with a little bit of bread. I am a carb eater. So yes, you can either put like a little bit of a pita wedge on there. But here we have Greek salad all on a stick. And you can put as many little Greek veggies on there. We've got the feta cheese, and that's real. The healthiest feta cheese when it's in the blocks like that. I even created a little crab salad. So here,
crab
with a little
salad.
bit- yes, with
Crab salad?
crab
crab salad.
crab.
Oh,
Crab.
crab.
Yes, yeah. There's the little crab. There's the crab meat
Well,
right
yeah,
there.
that's right.
Yes, yes.
I want to try one.
Yeah, and hang on, then I got a little Italian feel here with a little antipasta. And so, yes, so here we've got this and some Italian meat and mozzarella balls and olives.
I love that you put the green peppers on
So,
there.
yes.
That looks
Yes.
so good.
Yes,
Whoa,
it does.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That one's way too much for me. I think I'll take this little one with the green pepper. You know what I'm thinking would be good too? Is if on that little piece of bread at the bottom, you just spread a little hummus or something.
Oh.
Would that be good?
Yes.
I like
That's
your
a
thing.
great idea.
That's an awesome idea.
Yeah.
That's a really
Yes,
And this replaces your crouton.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Then you
Yeah.
can drizzle it
Right
with
on,
whatever,
sure.
any Greek
I'll
dressing,
take this
Yeah.
since it's trying to fall
whatever
off.
you want. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Go to the fair and get something
Great
with a
idea.
stick.
but I'm gonna start doing this.
We're gonna
Never
go.
even thought about it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, how fun to get your kids to eat salad. If you
Mhm.
let them stack it, once they've stacked it and get to know the
Yes, once they've
Salad.
chosen what they want on
Right.
it and stack it, they're
Yeah.
gonna like it.
yeah,
Guaranteed.
put all their choices out there, which would be anything that you want a salad,
Absolutely.
and then don't let them dip it all in ranch. People,
A nice
I crack up
vinaigrette.
at people, they order these salads and then they, God, ranch all over it. Unless it's, I guess, a healthy ranch. Okay,
There you go, Carrie.
I have got, recently in Nashville, there was a convention going on, and I saw a food truck, and it was chicken and waffles on a stick. So basically, these are just some multi-grain, Nutri-Grain
Idea.
waffles, a little chicken nugget. It's a spicy chicken nugget, because that's the whole idea between kind of the hot chicken and the waffles. And then, just have you some syrup, and you just dip it. Or you might, I don't know how that will work really easily, but there you go. You got chicken and waffles on a stick.
Ooh, children would love
Yeah.
that too.
Children would
Their
love that.
chicken tenders and waffles.
Yeah,
Maybe
kids'
skewer
favorite
some
things.
fruit on there even.
Yeah, banana
Great
might
idea.
be good with it. Because banana and the syrup, that might be really
That'd be
good with it.
delicious.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
very
These
good.
drinks are amazing. Y'all have got to try that, right?
This is not bad, I have to say. And this is, yeah, the coconut milk's extremely healthy. It's a very heart healthy fat, but this is not bad. I'm not gonna crave it,
Yeah.
but with the coconut milk and the vodka, it's not bad.
You know, something really fun about the whole stick it thing and that attitude, if you've ever been to Dick's Last Resort, they're built around that whole idea of people getting to just say what they think. You know?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it's a chain, and so yeah, it's called Dick's Last Resort. It's a
Right.
restaurant, and is it still in downtown Nashville?
On
And so yeah,
Second.
so they kind of they tell you what they think, and they kind of insult you in a
Oh,
fun
not
way.
kind of. They definitely insult you.
I will
Seriously.
tell you, I went in the mood, and I went in there and told my waiter that I'm not in the mood for you to stick it to me.
Well, don't go to Dick's if you're not in the mood.
I told him to zip it.
Well, I mean, they'll say
Oh.
stuff like, if I'll get the cheeseburger and fries, and they might go, "You sure about that, honey? You don't need French fries today." You know, they'll say whatever.
Yeah.
It's just being fun.
I think you definitely have to be in the frame of mind to cut up with them because otherwise you're going to be offended.
Yeah.
They write stuff
They're
on your
gonna stick it-
hats.
They're going to stick it to you.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even know what they named you. It's on a hat.
Yeah. So bottom line, our takeaways are to act, not react. Don't stifle your anger.
Yeah. Reverse the situation is my favorite thing in life. I do that with my kids. I do that with my husband. If something happened that I feel like it offended me or something, but I know complaining sounds like nagging, all I have to do is reverse the situation, and then you can go, see what I mean? See how I felt in that moment?
And I like
Very
going and
true.
talking to somebody about it. I think that's awesome advice.
Yeah. And when I say reverse it, don't go be mean to somebody on purpose, but
Right.
you can reverse the situation to them in explanation and go, now how would that make you feel? If
Yes.
that had just happened to you. So that's a good way to do it too. Anyway, it's okay to be upset. We're all human, but make it right. You got a
And
help
then,
tip?
one last thing, and then get over
Yeah.
it. Then get over it.
Then
Don't
get over
linger.
it.
Do not linger with it.
Yes, because you're wasting good energy to be mad at somebody.
Of course I've got a health tip. Okay, one of our viewers actually asked me this, and she was talking about we're under a severe heat index right now. It is hot as balls outside. And so
I
she
get
was,
that ball word in.
she was basically telling me that she likes to exercise when it's like this because she sweats more, she loses weight. That is inaccurate thinking. You do not burn more calories when you sweat. That's just your natural body. It's reaction when it is hot as balls outside. You actually burn more calories in the wintertime because your body's working to stay to stay warm. So please make sure you're drinking your water. Don't exercise outside just to lose weight. And just remember, for every 15 minutes of exercise, you need an extra cup of water. So not only just your 64 ounces, but an extra cup for every 15 minutes you exercise.
Does that blow the theory of the sweatsuits, the
Yes.
plastic
You
sweatsuits?
are exactly right. That
Well, your body
blows that theory up.
sweats to cool yourself down.
Yes,
You're
it
not
does.
necessarily
Yep.
losing weight.
So more energy
Right.
to keep
It's
you
water weight.
warm than
Yes.
it takes to
Yes.
sweat it
So you're
out.
better off going and exercising when it's 30 degrees outside. Then you will burn more calories.
Yay. Cold. So instead of hot yoga, it should be cold yoga. Totally. Totally.
That's a whole nother show. Y'all have
Yeah.
done hot yoga.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny.
All right. You got a quote for today?
I do. I have a quote about speaking in anger, and it goes like this: if you speak in anger, it'll be the biggest speech you'll ever regret.
Oh.
So it makes you think. Don't speak in anger. As we said, think about it. Talk about it with someone you trust. Get it off your chest, and then let it go. Don't speak in anger, and then hours later or moments later, in some cases, you regretted what you said because you spoke too soon.
On the morning after.
Or the morning after. True.
All right.
Does
So
nobody any good to hurt their
Kathleen,
feelings.
Michael's about to stick it on Kathleen.
Okay, this is her wedding week. We love you.
We love you, Kathleen.
Kathleen,
Love you,
we miss
Kathleen.
you. We love you. Go SOAR.
Go SOAR.
Cheers.